Welcome back to another. Welcome back to the world of Pokemon. So, as you saw last time, if you were the stream, I am trying to shiny hunt every single Mega as per the title. I have only gotten 5 so far. That being Pidgeot, Mega Ampharos, as you saw in the thumbnail, Mega Pyroar. And then Mega Greninja and Mega Phalanx. So, last time I was not actually hunting Mega Pyro, even though that was what I got. Because you see, I want to go up through a playthrough of the DLC with a full team of shiny Megas. But you see, the problem is that the team so far that I have envisioned is Mega Phalanx, check. Mega Greninja, check. But then the third one I want is Skarmory. And I have got so many stupid lions. And it's pissing me off. So I need to make it nighttime because there is a battle zone extremely close to the place where the Skarmory spawns, so I can just teleport to that battle zone. I should probably actually use the bench inside of the zone, inside of the battle zone instead of doing it outside of it. To be honest, that'd probably be smarter. Could you imagine if I just got up there and there's like a shiny Skarmory randomly? No. And if you're curious how many shiny lions I got, I have 8. I don't want 8 shiny lions. I don't need 8 shiny lions. But I have 8 shiny lions. Does it piss me off? Yes. Because it doesn't make any sense. I should get... There's 6 lion spawns. So, So, theoretically, every 6th lion, there should be a Skarmory. I've even got the shiny alpha male one. That's even shine. But the Skarmory doesn't want to shine. It want to give me the finger. You can get it back, Skarmory. Hopefully I can finally get a damn Skarmory to shine. I don't even know what I'm gonna get after Shine Skarmory. I'm thinking of a Mega Shiny Chandelure. Other than that, I have no bloody clue. Oh yeah, that's the battle zone, I think. The right battle zone. Yeah, it is. Hey, Skarmory. I'm just gonna go out of the area. And see, then you just teleport here. You turn around. You run over here and check for a shiny. And you rinse and repeat. I don't know if you need to run over here to generate, like, to spawn them. But I don't really want to, actually, how about I know they still spawn when I have my back turned to them because they can hear them. So maybe if I just do this for a decent amount of the first tries and just turn around randomly. I just turn around like everything is shiny. That would be awesome. It'd be awesome if there was a shiny Pyro because, as you can see in my box, I don't need another shiny, stupid lion. I don't need 8. Like, come on. I would need 2. A female and a male. Not 8. The worst part is I'm probably gonna get even more lions before I get a stupid shiny Skarmory. And it's like, can it just not? You know? It'd be so much easier if it just didn't. Okay, so just keep on traveling. Every time I think I'm starting a shiny zone stream, I'm like excited to get more shinies, and then like I start shiny hunting, and I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I don't really care about the shinies. It's every time. And if you wanna answer the question, if you wanna get the answer to the question, why am I doing this? The answer is I have never used shinies in an actual playthrough before, as far as I remember, and I want to try it. So I want to make a whole team of shiny megas to the DLC. Technically speaking, I have shinies enough for that if I really want to make a full team of it, because I could just have a Greninja, an Ampharos, a Pidgeot, and a Phalanx, and 2 different Pyros. Technically. But I don't want to use Ampharos and Pidgeot. Or Pyroar. So, yeah, no thank you on that. Okay. I wonder how many shinies I'm gonna end up on when I'm finally done. I think I'm doing a shiny hunt giveaway stream. After I'm done with the shiny hunting, because like at that point I'll have so many shinies. But it's also like, as much as that would be cool, the problem just is, would I want to trade them? Because if I'm want to trading them, or it's a prize trade. I don't know. I don't remember which one it is. Now I'm curious. There's no surprise trade? Private battles? Battle of ranks? Wait, there's no surprise trade? That's not a thing? Huh. Any mystery guess? No, I already have both shine bright like a gemstone and the other one. So there's no... Oh, I didn't know there was no link... mystery, like, surprise trade. Because if I press link, it just... Like, there's no... Is there really no surprise trade? Huh. Alright. Guess no surprise trading. Well, that's the first invention that I planned, because I was planning on, like, do surprise trade, because as much as link trade, like, just have a set code would be fun. It's also, like, I don't have, like, that many people watching my stuff, so if only one dude joins, then it's like, then it's just like I'm gifting one dude, like, a bunch of shinies. And currently, the only shiny I have more than one of is Stupid Lions! Like, seriously, I really want to kill those stupid-ass lions. I'm gonna keep doing it like this until like 20, and then I'm gonna turn around and see if there's any shinies. Like what I've been streaming for like 20 minutes. I think the shiny odds are like 1 in 4,000, 2,000. With this fast encounters, it shouldn't take me too long to get another shiny lion. Hopefully, though, it'll be a shiny Skarmory before the lion, but knowing my luck, I'll end up with like 15 lions. Honestly, I sort of got if I end up with 17 lions, it's gonna be annoying, just because it would first of all be funny because of the zone 17 I'm hunting in, but it'll also be stupid. It's kind of funny how many different like megas they have introduced in the game, because how many new megas is there already in game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, hello, 26, yeah, like almost 30 megas of new ones, which is kind of insane. And that's without counting the ones that's gonna get introduced with the DLC. Thanks. I haven't had so good luck with the shiny hunting so far. Because I was trying to hunt for a shiny Skarmory, but I just keep getting stupid lions. I don't need 8 of them. I really don't. Okay, I swear to God, like, the worst part about this whole shiny hunt with getting so many lions is, like, it's not even probable anymore. Because statistically, each lion has the same amount of chance individually as the Mega Skarmory has been shiny. Which means that I should have gotten a shiny Skarmory before one of them shined twice. But one of them has to have shined twice, or more than twice, because I have 8, but there's only 6 lion spawns. Which means by now I should have gotten a shiny Skarmory, but no, I had 8 stupid-ass lions! I really hope this is going to be the most annoying hunt of the playthrough, because the challenge, because I really don't want a more annoying hunt. But knowing stuff like Hawlucha and fucking stupid-ass Riolu, that's probably going to be more annoying hunts in the future, which... it's gonna be hell, but what I'm gonna get through it, hopefully. I'm gonna get through it, hopefully. Okay, 8 minutes, I'm gonna turn around and see if I've gotten lucky so far. Or unlucky, depending how you want to look at it, if I got a shiny lion. I don't know if it's lucky to get so many shiny lions, because on one part I don't need them, but on another part I'm like, them. You know? The worst part is, if I hear a shiny sound when I'm not looking towards it, it's gonna be very annoying, because it's like, on one side, I'll get excited thinking it's a shiny Skarmory, but then I turn around and it's gonna be a stupid lion. I was, earlier today I was trying to edit, the Minecraft episode that goes up tomorrow. And Jesus Christ, I hate editing. I'm not good at it, alright? I'm just not. Like, I like recording it, and I like talking to people in chat and seeing the comments people leave on the videos, but I hate editing so much. If I was a bigger YouTuber, I would definitely iron it up, but unfortunately I'm not, and even then, there's no way I ever become a big YouTuber enough to do that, so I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet. I could just not release videos and just talk while I'm doing stuff, but I don't want to do that, that feels weird. You know, just talking without anyone watching? I mean, I suppose that's what I'm doing right now, but it's different because people can go in and like look at the VOD. So it's different, you know? Me and two of my friends were playing Fortnite yesterday, right? We were playing Rocket Racing to complete a mission. For some reason, it had changed up my settings. So I went from like being the second best in racing in my friend group. We don't talk about my friend group being 2 people and me. We don't talk about that. So like I'm speaking, I'm just in the middle, but that's the point. So I ended up getting my ass kicked in the first few races because my setting was bugged. It's kind of funny about Rocket Racing because when the first got released, I was the worst of us all. Of us, well, no, my little brother at that point still played Fortnite, and he was definitely worse. So technically speaking, I was the second worst. Besides the point, the best one of us was Jacob when we started. But then he took a break from Fortnite at the same time, and me and Oliver tried to complete missions in Rocket League, where we then played it like all living hell. And then now he can't keep up anymore, and he gets behind me and Oliver. And Oliver is the one who kicks my ass now. I went from getting my ass kicked by Jacob to getting kicked by Oliver. Even though, technically speaking, Oliver also beat me when Jacob beat me, but now I only beat one of them, so like... I hate... The worst part is, I hate having just someone be so much better that I can't do anything. Because it's almost every race I just lose. I get second place behind him almost every time, and it pisses me off. It's like I get mad at him or mad at like the game or anything. It's just annoying. I hate getting second place. I can take getting last place. I can take getting third, but getting second to the same player every time I'm playing racing, that's grinding my gears a little bit. Which is strange, because I don't really normally care that much. It's probably just because of second place, because it's like, I'm so close to victory. And it's also like, how close it normally is, because it's not like he destroys me. I remember there was like, a couple of races in a row where he beat me by like a few milliseconds. And it's like, what do you mean you beat me with a millisecond? What do you mean? Stop beating me with like so close. It's not funny. It's annoying. Okay. Like, come on. Also, I was playing some Minecraft the other day, like not the hardcore series, but a more private world. And Jesus Christ, I'm trying to build a castle, but I just realized that if I want to build my walls out of the material I want to build it at, which is, I believe it's called Blackstone, polished Blackstone bricks. I want to make it out of those, and I want to make my city like Ba Sing Se from Avatar. You know, where they have those ginormous wall. Now I have the hiccups. Great. Where they have those ginormous walls layering this city, which unfortunately is gonna cost so much Blackstone. Like, I think the nether's gonna run out by the time I'm done. I hate the hiccups. Ow, my stomach hurt. Ow. I hate when it's just annoying when you have to deal with it, you know? It's just annoying. Okay, 2 minutes more, I'm gonna turn around and see if I got a shiny. 2 minutes more, I'm gonna turn around and see if I got a shiny. Let's just hope it's not another lion. Like, honestly, I don't even mind if it's... Okay, if I get one more lion and then a Skarmory, okay, fine. But I swear to God, there's like 2 lions, or like, I get like 7 or something stupid before I get the Skarmory, I am going to be livid. 8 is bad enough. I can live with 9, because at the very least, then I have like a fun circle in the box. But I swear to God, I don't want any more than that. 9 is the maximum number of lions before I lose it. You hear me, game? 9 lions. If you give me any more, I'm gonna get pissed. I'm gonna end up with like 17 lions, aren't I? Okay. 20 seconds ago. I thought it was time to turn around. I keep losing track of time. I think it's about time that I look at there's shiny. Then I look over at the time and it's like not even close. Well, it is close. 20 seconds. 20 seconds and I'm gonna turn around. Let's just hope that I don't get disappointed. So to be honest, the only thing that could disappoint me would be a shiny lion. Because if there's nothing, okay, I've only been seeing for like 20 minutes, so it's like, whatever. Alright, let's see. Nothing. I'm honestly not that bad. No Lion, no Skarmory, and that's honestly fine. I would not be disappointed if there was a Lion. That would honestly be the only disappointing thing, because it's like, I really don't want that to happen. So far, by the way, so far my entire team I have scheduled, like the shiny team I want for the DLC is all the new Megas, but I feel like I need to have at least some old Megas. Maybe Mega Lucario could be funny. But Mega Lucario's Mega is kind of bad. I don't really have a Steel type, so maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out by the time I start the next stream what shinies, every single shiny for the shiny team I want is. Hopefully at the very least. I'm thinking maybe a Frostlass, but it's like, I don't know, maybe. I feel like it's just me that feels like Frostlass's Mega looks more like a Gigantamax and less like a Mega. Is that just me? Because I swear to God, it looks more like a Gigantamax than a Mega. Also, if anyone is curious about my thoughts on all the new Megas, I will be releasing a tier list of my opinion of all the Megas, including the old ones. But I decided to wait until after the DLC, for the sole purpose that the DLC is gonna release new Megas, and it's like, I don't really want to release it now, record it now, and then, oh, now the new stuff has come out, and it's like, that would be very, very annoying, you know? So I don't really want to do it like that. So I'm probably gonna wait to the DLC comes out. I still can't believe that they have released a freaking Mega Zeraora. Zeraora is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Technically it's tied between Zeraora and Infernape. But that's details. And I swear to God, they said it would be hard to get it for the playthrough. I don't give a shit. I haven't played an electric type. I will do literally anything. I will sell my soul if it means I can get a Mega Zeraora on the playthrough team. I swear to God. The moment I find out, I start the playthrough, I search up how to get Zeraora, and I have a temporary electric type until I can find a Zeraora. I don't even care that it's not shiny. If I can get a freaking Zeraora on my playthrough team, screw that it can't be shiny. I just want it. I might even shiny hunt it before I finish the playthrough, just so I can have a shiny Zeraora. I love Zeraora. It's like a freaking martial artist Taika. What is that to love? Even though it's not fighting type, which I still don't get. Like, why is it not fighting type? Almost every punch and kick is like a fighting type move. Zeraora's signature move is Plasma. Fist. It does a lot of fighting type moves. Its entire thing is that it's a punching Taika. Why is it not a fighting type? Like, can someone please explain to me why it's not a fighting type? Like, Pokemon has some very illogical type choices. Like, why is Gyarados a flying type? Make it a dragon type! Like, Charizard, I get. Oh, you don't want to have it as a dragon type, because if it's a dragon type, then it's like, oh, it's not weak to water anymore, and double resist grass. I get that, that's fair. But Gyarados? Its entire Gyarados is based on an old Japanese. Wow, there's 3 different female mega, not megas, alphas. Is based on an old Japanese myth regarding a weak fish who climbed a waterfall and became a dragon when it reached the other side. That's what it's based on. Then it's based on a myth about a fish turning into a dragon. Why is it not a dragon type? Like, even if you could, like, I get it. If it was a dragon type in Gen 1, it would be unstoppable. And the reason for that is that, fun fact, in Generation 1, dragons effectively only had 1 weakness. I'm not kidding. Because Dragon's only weakness in Gen 1 is Ice. And you might be saying, oh, well, actually, Dragon is weak against Dragon, which is technically true. But in Generation 1, there was only one Dragon type move. Dragon Rush? No, not Dragon Rush, it was Dragon Breath? Or Dragon Pulse? I had to go, sorry. I don't know what the name of the move is. Dragon Rage. That's the name, Dragon Rage. And if you know anything about Dragon Rage, it's that Dragon Rage doesn't actually deal Dragon type damage. It deals precisely 40 HP every time it hits, which means it can be super effective. And since it can be super effective, and it's the only Dragon type move that any Pokemon, any Dragon type could learn in Gen 1, that means you couldn't deal super effective Dragon type damage. Which means Gyarados is not, if it was a Dragon Flying type, a Dragon Water type, it would not be weak to Dragon, because there is no Dragon type. There's no Fairy yet, because that doesn't exist. And if there's no Dragon and no Fairy, then it's only weak can be Ice. But it's a Water type. Water resists Ice. Therefore, it's not weak to Ice either. And since it's a Dragon type, it's not weak to Electric. It's not weak to Grass. So if you had a Water Dragon type in Gen 1, Gyarados would have no weaknesses. Of course, Gen 1 has some very more obvious type that doesn't have a weakness, that being Psychic. And now, if you haven't heard that one, Psychic in Gen 1 is unstoppable. Wait! The Skarmory! Yes! Yes! The Skarmory is shiny! The Skarmory is shiny! I'm catching the lions so I don't have to deal with them. I'm catching the lions so I don't have to deal with them. Okay, where's Skarmory? Oh shit, Earthquake, I don't want you to accidentally hit the Skarmory. Okay. Okay, where is it? Where's the Skarmory? Okay, now you get caught, right? No! I refuse to knock it out. Dust Ball. I have an idea. No. Okay, it doesn't Thunder Wave. I can use Thunder Wave on it to increase its catching chance. Thunder Wave. Timer Ball. Yes! 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 Finally! I got shiny Skarmory! Wait, why didn't it increase the number? Did I make a mistake? 2 sec. I need to do this first. I tried to increase the number on the how many shinies I caught up on this. Okay, now it increased. Yes! Shiny Skarmory! I have to delete all of you guys. I don't care about you guys. I just didn't want them to interrupt my shiny gathering. So I caught all of them. We'll call all of them but one real quick, so I didn't have to deal with them. Okay, so I got the shiny Skarmory eventually. Ah, finally. I got 8 lions first. It's like, what the hell? I don't want 8 lions. I like to heal my Pokemon. Okay, so the next one would be Litwick, I'm guessing. But how do I get a shiny on Litwick? I don't know how to do that. Is it in a wild zone? I know that Lampent is in this one, but Lampent is kind of annoying, so I'm checking if there's like an easier spawn for like Litwick maybe. Litwick. No. 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 Okay, so that's not an easy spawn for Litwick. Okay, so I need to search up real quick how I shiny hunt Litwick specifically. Because that's the one I want for my shiny team. And I don't know how to get it at the current moment, so I quickly have to search that up. It's probably down the sewers, actually. Huh. But I want to search it up anyway, just in case it has an easier method that I haven't realized. How to shiny hunt Litwick. Okay, let's see. How to easily shiny hunt Litwick in Pokemon Legends? Yeah, yes, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's find out. Okay. Come on, come on. 2 seconds, I'm gonna mute my headset so I can hear what he says. Okay, so I found out how to shiny hunt Litwick. There's Litwicks at the end of this trail, so I just need to run back and forth. And then I can just wait until these two over here shine. It's just running back and forth. That's easy enough. Just run back and forth until they don't on screen anymore, and then I can, okay, that's the alpha Litwick this time. And then I run back until I don't see them on screen anymore. Okay, and then I just rinse and repeat. I don't know how long it'll take to get a shiny Litwick. They do spawn, like there's 2 of them that spawns. I'm probably gonna get a shiny Patrat before that happens, very unfortunately. But it is what it is. But at the very least, I've gotten my shiny Skarmory finally. That's exciting. I love how I'm just getting attacked by wild Patrat while I'm running back and forth trying to get a shiny Litwick. Nope. Get dodged. You can't hit me. You can't touch me. You're too slow! It's probably a slower hunt than for shiny Skarmory, but there is also 2 of them. So, every single reset I technically get 2 chances for them to be shiny. So it probably equals out. Hopefully. Okay. I don't know what else I should get for the team, though. I'm curious. Okay, so I have... The ones I've currently called my shiny team is... what else would make sense? I suppose... I don't know. I don't have a... Oh, I do have a fighting type and a steel type. Maybe Mega Frostlass can be kind of cool. Could also run with like one of my favorite of the old Megas. Like Mega Gardevoir could be kind of cool. Yeah, maybe I'll grab a God of War. That could be kind of cool. I'm only gonna grab 5 because as I previously mentioned in this stream, I want a Mega Zeraora. I don't even care that it's not shiny. I'll break the rules of my shiny only team for the DLC just to use that shiny. I don't care. I want it. It's my favorite Pokemon for a reason. And I want it. Okay, so normal Litwigs. Does Litwig get... I probably should check if Litwig get pissed at me, because if they don't, then I need to be extra careful when they do shine. Do you get pissed at me or do you run? Okay, yeah, you get pissed at me. Okay, good. I just wanted to double check if Litwig got pissed at me. It's nice knowledge to know if they, if I need to run away from them, or if I can safely run over to them without fearing that they despawn, you know? I'm very glad I have my Manectric and its Thunder Wave though. It's a very easy method to catch something. It worked on Skarmory at the very least. I'm still shocked. Like I was just like trying to reset so it got the battle zone got back and was like, oh great, let's reset into the battle zone. Then all of a sudden, wait, okay, wait, what? All of a sudden, there's a shiny Skarmory on screen. Truth be told, I expected to get more lions. I was expecting to have to threaten the game into giving me freaking Skarmory. That was what I was expecting. I was expecting to have to threaten the game. Luckily, that did not happen because I don't want to threaten the game. That seems very violent. And I am an extremely peaceful person. That's a lie. If you're watching any of my playthroughs, I am very violent. I cut off people's heads in the games. Just watch my Witcher playthrough. I cut off a lot of people's heads. To be fair, it's kind of the point of the game. So that's like... I can't wait to play the Wolverine game. And it's very, very bloodily just cut their heads off and cut their arms off and cut out their insides and eat it. Okay, okay, I probably can't. You probably can't make Wolverine a cannibal in the game, but it would be kind of cool if you could. I don't know why that would be cool, but it would be. It would make the game a hell of a lot more brutal, but hey, it's Wolverine, so. I do wonder if you get to play as Mystique, though. Like, the Wolverine game might be my most anticipated game ever. Like, I don't think that's a game I'm more excited for. And if you say GTA 6, no, I'm not excited for GTA 6. I don't like the GTA games that much. I don't know why. I just don't like them. They're just not that fun for me. Okay, that's not gonna take time to. There's one more game that I'm almost excited for. That's I think it's 1940 something. Rise of Hydra, the Black Panther and Captain America game. I'm also excited for that one. Unfortunately, it got delayed, which is kind of annoying. But like, that is what it is. It comes out when it comes out, and I just have to wait. I feel like a lot of people could learn that mindset. It comes out when it comes out, and people just have to wait. Like, GTA 6 got delayed. Okay, more time to polish the game. All right, that was my reaction when I heard it. And then I was like, wait, they delayed it because they fired a bunch of their people because they were striking for better conditions. Oh, but screw you, Rockstar. Like, I don't understand, like, the fact that the corporations don't get their employees, like, good conditions to work in / good pay is just stupid to me because like you can't have a big company without employees. If you don't treat your employees well, soon you won't have any employees. You know? Honestly, one mega that I kind of wish they would have... Oh, there's an item here. One mega I kind of wish they would have done just because it would be so stupid is Mega Klefki. We all know it would look freaking stupid, but it would be funny. You know? It would be funny. I love how the Patrons are just like kept being aggressive. If I threw a timer ball at them, they would get instant caught. Because they have been aggressive for so damn long by now. The question is how, like, I know I talked about getting a full shiny team for the DLC, and the titles are getting a shiny of every mega. So I obviously will get the shinies for the megas I'm not planning to use in the team, like Mega Altaria, for example. But that will probably be after the DLC comes out, because when the DLC comes out, that's going to be what I'm going to be streaming, because it's a lot more exciting to play DLC than Shiny Hunt, you know? I don't even know what shinies I'm gonna Shiny Hunt when I'm done with the Shiny team. Or if I'm gonna get the Shiny team done by the time that the DLC come out. I wonder what the other megas in the DLC are. I know there's... I read the list of leaked megas. I didn't see the signs because I don't wanna. But I completely forgot about it, apart from supposedly Lucario will get a second mega. Which is... I don't like they keep giving them other Pokemon more than one mega. Keep it at one mega. Like, no, don't give him multiple. And it's like... It's kind of annoying, and at the same time, when I was playing through the original game, like the main game of this, and I got to the final boss fight, and he threw out like Mega Charizard, and he started Mega Evolving it. In my head, I just went. They didn't actually make a Mega Charizard C, right? They didn't, right? And then when it Mega Evolved into, I think it's Mega Charizard X, I was like, oh, thank God. I don't even know what I would have done, to be honest. I would have been so freaking annoyed. And the Pokemon community would have exploded if they make a Mega Charizard freaking C. 2 is more than enough. 1 would have sufficed. Even though I don't get why Charizard is getting so much hate for being over... Like, the thing about Charizard is that it was one of the most popular Pokemons ever. It probably still is. And then, after Game Freak started putting it everywhere because it was popular, people started not liking it, which is fair. But in my opinion, it's like, okay... So essentially, you started disliking it solely because that it started getting pushed. What about all the other ones that's gotten pushed and gotten way too much stuff? Because he's, first of all, Charizard's not even the only one with 2 megas. Mewtwo has 2 as well. Now you could argue that Mewtwo only has 2 megas. And that's that. What would be fair... You could also argue Mewtwo is technically... Okay, I guess Mewtwo got introduced the same time as Mew, so it doesn't really count. Yeah, it doesn't really count that much. But then you could also say... Argue something different, and that's... Meow. Now, you might be saying... Meows? Doesn't have a Mega? No, but it has a Gigantamax form. It has an Alolan form. It has a Galarian form. And I'm pretty sure it used to have a signature move in Payday. Like, what? Why does Meowth get so much? And not even to mention Slowbro. It has normal Slowbro. It got Slowking after its introduction, which counts. That's something. That's extra attention. Then it got Mega Slowpoke. Then it got Galarian Slowpoke. Like, Slowbro has also gotten, like, a decent amount. It's like, it's more than just Charizard that has gotten more than necessary. There's probably some other ones that also have gotten a decent amount. Pikachu! And I mean, like, Pikachu's like, okay. Pikachu is like, it kind of gets a pass because it's like the channel. This is like the series mascot. So it kind of gets a pass, but at the same time, it has like a Gigantamax form. Its evolution Raichu has an Alolan form. It has 2 different Megas. It has a signature C move. We don't need that much Pikachu. It's not even a good Pokemon. It looks cute, I guess, but like, I don't really like cute mons, so it's not for me. But it's not even like the cutest. I would say the cutest Pokemon I feel like would be like Mantine. The baby one of that evolution line. I don't know if the specific name, if it's like Mantine. Is that the evolution? Mantine? Oh, Mantine is the baby one, isn't it? I think so. And then there's like Pichu is also pretty cute. I think Pichu is cuter than Pikachu. The smaller Pokemon is, I feel like it's easier to find it cute. I love how that like I have very controversial opinions on Pokemons, because for example Patrat and Warthog is universally agreed to be annoying because of their moveset in Black and White. I never really cared about their moveset in Black and White that much, so I just find it nostalgic because that was one of my first Pokemon games. But it's more than that. I know Piplup is a Pokemon a lot of people like. I fucking hate Piplup. I think it's stupid as shit. And its evolution even more so. Like, I don't know why, I just have very unpopular opinions. For example, my favorite MCU movie is Eternals. I'm not joking. It is Eternals. Sorry, my mom just burst in and started talking about something that didn't matter to me. Apparently my brother, he was supposed to visit and then he forgot. And I had to know that because I totally had remembered that he was gonna visit. I keep expecting it to be a shiny and then it keeps being a freaking alpha. I don't know why I keep expecting this alpha to be shiny. I did the same thing with the lion sometimes. I will look, I see it different than normal, and I'll be like, oh, is it shiny? Oh no, it's just alpha. And like, I am dead serious. My favorite MCU movie is literally Eternals. Oh, well, I mean, it was technically. I guess it's the Fantastic Four right now. I haven't watched the Eternals in a while though, so it might just be recent bias on the Fantastic Four's part. But the Fantastic Four is a great movie. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. Because for once, they actually understood that the Fantastic Four is not a hero. They're not superheroes first, and then like scientists second. They're not even. They're first of all, they're basically like a family. That's why they're called Marvel's first family. The second, they're space explorers. Third, they're scientists. Fourth, they're superheroes. And the new movie really encapsulated that because they didn't try to figure out how to beat the problem by going in this first. They analyzed it. They found out their solution and they calculated the success rates. They actually behaved like scientists instead of just bashing. Because the other movies, it was like they just attacked the Silver Surfer and tried to fight him. And to anyone saying, oh, it's woke garbage, it's a female. just playing the Silver Surfer. Does it really matter if it's female or male? Because I think it fit the plot perfectly. Because you can't really have that Gianni Silver Surfer connection where he finds out the language and all that with a male one. With, I mean, you can. It just, I mean, you can. It's just like you just feel way weirder. And now I'm seeing like I'm against gay people by saying it would seem weird. I'm not saying that. It's just like the essential part of Johnny's character is that he's a womanizer. That's like the whole part. That's like a lot of the part he does in the comics is like he hits on basically everyone. As far as I remember, that is. So it just feel weird to take a character who's very much has playboy tendencies most of the time. At least as far as I remember, I haven't read the comics in a while, and then make him gay. That would just be kind of weird. Yeah, that would just be kind of weird for me. So that's why I would feel weird if he was specifically gay. I don't have anything against gay or lesbian people. And it's like it's not a female Silver Surfer. It's just Shala Ball, the actual Silver Surfer's wife. And maybe they're just saving the actual Silver Surfer, Danny Rand. Oh, that's the Iron Fist. It's Norrin Radd. That's the normal Silver Surfer. I feel like they're just saving him for the main continuity, which is fair. I wonder if they're gonna introduce the other Heralds of Galactus, because Galactus doesn't normally only have one herald, at least as far as I remember. I believe you also had, like, I remember I watched, I think it's Earth Mightiest Heroes had an episode with Galactus. That or it was the Avengers Assemble. It's one of the two. I've watched them both. Prefer Earth Mightiest Heroes. I really hope it gets a reboot, like the X-Men '97 series. That could be cool. I don't know if I'm gonna like the reboot, but it would be cool. It's kind of funny how the MCU put the Avengers so much in the big picture, because before the MCU, the Avengers were very much just the guys who cameoed in Spider-Man comics. Like, the only one of the Avengers that was really, really popular was the Hulk, because prior to the MCU, the big three of Marvel was Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Hulk. Which is also why the Wolverine game is interesting, because they already tackled one of the big three, that being Spider-Man, and they're tackling Wolverine now, which means maybe a Hulk game? That would be awesome. I don't know who the villain is gonna be, but he has a lot of options. The leader is an option. Abomination. Red Hulk. Is that really all the Hulk villains I can think of at the top of my head? There's definitely more. Absorbing Man? Is he Hulk villain? Why can't I think of any more Hulk villains? There's definitely more than just the leader, Abomination, and Red Hulk. I just can't, for some reason, think of them at the top of my head. Huh. There's definitely a lot more Hulk villains. I just can't think of them at the moment for some reason. I'm surprised some of the Patrats haven't shined yet. But maybe it's because that they're always loaded in, like maybe I haven't gotten out of the loading zone. Maybe that's why. I know that if I get a shiny of that, I would have to evolve it to get it to a Chandelure. But that's easy enough. I believe it's just like the first evolution to Lampet is level up, and then it's I think it's a Dusk Stone? It's a Dusk Stone. I have a Dusk Stone, right? I have a Dusk Stone, right? Yeah, I do. So it's like a Duskstone after it's become a Lambent. And then with all the XP candy I have, it should be easy enough to just use an XP candy eventually to level them all up to the appropriate level for the DLC. I have no idea what the appropriate level for the DLC is, but I know that it shouldn't be too hard to level them up to that point. If anything, I just do it off camera when I find out the appropriate level. Or just like grind a gazillion fucking XP candy. Like you see, obviously the hyperspace Pokemon we see is like over level 100, but like the trainers we battle, I don't think it's gonna have level 100 Pokemon, so I don't think at level 100 would be that appropriate. I love how the Alpha Patrat is just like so aggressive and it just keeps trying to bite my freaking head off. And I just like it just keeps on running back and forth trying to kill me, and it just can't because, well, it's too slow and it doesn't have a range attack aside from Bullet Seed. And it keeps not seeing me fast enough to use Bullet Seed to begin with. Is there any other megas that I get? Kind of like running back and forth here. Like, is there any other mega spawns on Chandelure? I don't think so. There's probably some in the sewer in it itself, but not necessarily a specific one here. I love how the music changes when you get spotted by the alpha specifically. I think that's kind of funny. Also, one thing I find absolutely stupid about Legends CA is the factor that I still have 3 different missions completed. Not completed, that being, as you can see. These I haven't even got clean to the final stage yet. But I already have the Shiny Charm because I finished the battles. Which, by the way, 1,000 battles? Are you kidding me? Why? They couldn't have made it like 500 and that was it. Why 1,000? I feel like it's just a little excessive. Like, why 1,000? I swear to God, if I have to battle 2,000 to get the Zeraora and it's like a ward in that, I'm gonna be annoyed, but I'm gonna do it. I will do anything to get that Zeraora on my team in the playthrough. And if I can get a shiny, I will shiny hunt it. I won't play through the rest of the DLC till I get it shiny. And hopefully it'll actually be shiny huntable and not shiny. I do have a shiny I got from an event of Zeraora in Pokemon Home, but I can't transfer it over because there's no home compatibility yet. So I can't use that in the playthrough, unfortunately. Which that does suck a little bit, admittedly, but it's also like it's not really that bad. It's like it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, I'm just gonna have to shiny on Zeraora when I get the chance to the DLC, if it's possible. If it's not, I'm just gonna run with a normal one. I don't know why they shiny lock Pokemon, to be fair. Like the only mons I think are reasonable to shiny lock is specifically mons like, let's say in Pokemon Brilliant and Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Pearl and Platinum to begin with. The Pidgey at the start you can't catch. The one that's like I think that one is fair to shiny lock because it's like you can't catch it, so I think that's fair. But I think that's the only situation where you should shiny lock. Maybe you can make an argument for event mythicals because they want to do special events for the shinies. I'm fine with that. But legendaries? Really? You can make the mythicals that you have to get them via special event that's distribute and shiny kind of Pokemon. You don't need to do it with the freaking starter. Not starter. You don't need to do it with the legendaries. I guess Zeraora is a mythical, so. But if you give them a new form like a Mega, I think it's unreasonable that you can't get the shiny version of it. At least in my opinion. I think it's funny how that I barely shiny hunted for like half an hour, and I got a shiny of Skarmory. Even though last time I shiny hunted for 3 hours and did not get one, but got 8 lions. This time I got a Skarmory before I even got 1 lion, and it's like the difference in it is so stupid. It just goes to show that no matter what shiny hunting method you use, you can be completely screwed over by luck. Be shiny, you stupid candles! I'm gonna go out to get something to drink. Be right back, chat. I have returned. And apparently someone didn't like me going to get something to drink because someone left when I went to go get something to drink. Alright. I guess you don't like that I drank something. It's funny how many times I'll go to the toilet or like go get something to drink, and the viewership will actively drop. And it's like, you really have that little patience? Like, what do you want me to do? And it's like, it's not even a coincidence because it happens like generally a lot. And it's like, I can't even get something to drink, really? Like, I don't know, it's just... I have watched people's streams before, and when they go get something to drink or go to the toilet or something, I'm like, oh. Well, anyway, I can just... and then do some other shit while I wait on them to get back. I don't think I've ever left because they left to go do something. As far as I remember, but then again, my memory is it's a Swiss cheese. I have very bad memory. Regards of something. I can pretty much remember all Pokemons on the top of my head, but I can't remember my own phone number. Now, do I know why I can't remember my own phone number? I have no bloody clue, but I can't remember what my own phone number is. I remember my dad's old phone number he doesn't even use anymore, but I don't remember my own. I do have ADHD, so maybe there's something with that, but I don't know. I just know it's annoying. That's all I know. I love how it's just a random ass Chingling just ching out, not Chingling, no, not Chimecho. What is the name? It's Klefki. I said I could have think a Pokemon name, now that I don't get them occasionally mixed up. I remember one of my brothers didn't believe me, so he started searching up pictures and showed me them, asking me their names. And I accidentally messed up on one. I think it was the Solosis line. I think I swapped up Reuniclus and the middle one. It's Solosis, small one, then there is Duocean, and then Reuniclus. And I think I accidentally called the middle one Solosis. I think. I don't remember. I could also have mixed them up right now. That's one of the lines I'm worse at remembering. I don't know why I want to switch them up so bad. I guess I don't know. I've been thinking of giving names to the shinies. Like, I've heard some people say that it helps, like, you get more attached to your Pokemon. I have tried to name them shit, but I'm still just like, it's just... I don't get attached to them. I have played Nuzlocke before, and I just, every time they die, I'm like, damn it! That's annoying. Now I can't use it in the playthrough anymore. That's gonna be tough. And then I've played on, like, it's not that big of a deal. It's really not. And for anyone who wants the Nuzlocke of Pokemon Shield to come back, I lost that Nuzlocke against Nessa in the Champions Cup, which is, I'm still salty about that, because I lost because of a fucking freeze. It froze the one Pokemon I needed to win with Ice Fang. I'm still salty. But yeah, that was freaking annoying. But the point is that I will eventually try again, but right now I have this. I have the Shiny Hunt and Brilliant Diamond, which I will never get completed. And then the Poké Rogue I'm still trying to complete. That reminds me, Poké Rogue, I had like I was going back on some of the footage from the stream, the latest one of the Poké Rogue. And there was some like dude that showed up and asked me if I wanted to have something weird happen to my Pokemon's abilities, moves, or their typing. And because I read the abilities first, where it had one Pokemon's ability, I was like, oh, it only happens to one. And I was like, I would rather it mess with one Pokemon's typing than one Pokemon's ability. Because even though the typing is obviously more important than the ability, if the Pokemon gets True on, my Pokemon is useless. If the Pokemon gets a different typing, I just have to use it differently. You see what I mean? But no, it was only if I picked the ability would only be one Pokemon that we could mess with. But the typing was every single Pokemon. So all of a sudden I had a bunch of random typings on Pokemon that did not need those typings. Which was very, very annoying. I still haven't got a shiny Litwick. I don't know why I thought the Litwick hunt would be faster. I really don't know why I thought the Litwick hunt would be faster. Like, the encounters obviously take longer, but like... I think they only take like twice as long as... The hunt would only take like... I think it's twice as long as the other one, maybe a little longer, but you also had... But with the Skarmory hunt, there was also every time that it became day and I had to hunt with the bench method until it became nighttime again. How long does a encounter even take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So about like 14 to 15 seconds. That's like twice the amount it took, but there's also 2 Litwicks, so I don't think it's gonna take that long. At the very least, the Patrats don't despawn every time as well, so I end up with like a crap ton of shiny Patrats, because that would just be annoying. I don't even need a shiny Patrat to complete my mission. Because obviously Patrat Warthog didn't get a Mega, obviously. I don't even know, like, I'm fine with Pokemon getting Megas, I just wish they wouldn't give Megas to mons that deserve the regular evolution more than a Mega, like Sableye. Because like Sableye definitely deserved a normal evolution more than it did a Mega, because like no one uses Sableye anymore because it's Mega. It's not Mega anymore, so it's like, what's the point? You know? Nope, still no special candlelight. I wonder what Gen 10 starters are gonna be. I have almost every single generation. I tend to like the fire starter more than I like the other starters, with a few exceptions like Greninja's generation, where I hate Delphox. I don't like it. It looks dumb. And then there's like, is there other exceptions? Definitely not Sinnoh, and Infernape is literally my favorite mod. Gen 1, I think I like Charizard more. Gen 2 is the one with Cyndaquil, isn't it? Yeah, I think I like Cyndaquil Typhlosion the most. Gen 3 is Blaziken. Yeah, I don't really like Blaziken. I don't know why, I just don't like Blaziken. I don't know why. So I feel like it had, in that generation, I feel like it had to be Sceptile. Gen 4, obviously Infernape. Gen 5, Superior or... Yeah, that's a tough one. I feel like the only reason I want to go Emboar is because I'm more nostalgic toward Emboar, because that was my second starter mon I ever picked. Infernape being the first. But I think I like the design of Superior more. Gen 6 is Greninja's generation, obviously. Gen 7? I guess I don't like the fast out as much as I think, because Gen 7 I like the Decidueye. And Gen 8, I guess Gen 8 I do like Cinderace. No, yeah, I feel like I like Cinderace more. I don't love Cinderace. I think it's kind of bland, but it's better than the others. And then obviously the newest generation, everyone loves Skeledirge more, because Skeledirge is a freaking ghost fire crocodile. What's not to love? I think it's kind of funny how like it's a dead fire crocodile, so I'm just imagining it became that by being a normal crocodile that got burned to death. Which is kind of dark for a children's game, but then again, there's a Pokemon that gives people cancer, so. Also, I'm not kidding, by the way, about the cancer thing. Read that dex entry. That is literally the definition of cancer. Like, what the fuck? It's pretty dark for a children's game, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh, just shine already, you dumb candlelights. I want to check something real quick. Wait, how do I... Okay, apparently I can't do that. Wait, I can do this instead. Pokedex. I want to check where I can find Ralts view habitats. Wow, that's gonna be annoying to find Curlier, Ralts, or Gardevoir, depending on what mon that's easiest to shiny hunt. But hey, at the very least, I'm halfway through my team of shinies now. So that's always something. Also, do you guys also hate when there's like a cool mon you really like, but it has a shitty mega? Because I love Infernape, but I freaking hate its mega. Not mega, shiny. Also, one thing I do hate is people complain about goofy megas, and I'm like, do I like goofy megas? No, I don't. But megas are not always meant to be cool. For example, let's go into Pokemon and I'll show you what I mean. Let's take what is a good example of it? What is a good example of it? Here. This is a really freaking goofy mega. But the Pokemon in Mega Evolving is goofy. They enhance the design. It's a goofy design, they make it goofier when it's Mega. They enhance the design. They're not trying to make it cool. They're trying to make it more goofy because it's a goofy mon that Mega Evolves, so it becomes more goofy. Now, do I hate it when they turn cool looking mons goofy for no reason? Yes, that I do hate. Like Excadrill. Excadrill is such a cute mon. It's such a badass mon. Why does it make it look like? Why does it make it look that stupid? Like, why? Like, it's just annoying. It's not cool. It's just annoying. Oops. I was doing something on my computer. So I ran into the wall, that's my fault. Hey, at the very least there's not something constantly shining that's not the one I'm hunting like there was the last one. That's always something, I suppose. I wonder how many times those Patras have tried to kill me by now. Probably a decent amount by now. I do wonder what shiny hunt is gonna take me the longest. So far, it's the shiny hunt for freaking Skarmory by far. But then again, it's like it's also the second hunt I did, and I've so far only done 3. So it's also like the sample size is not that big yet, so it might change. Probably will change. I just hope it's gonna stay Skarmory because I don't want to do longer hunts with Skarmory. Even though my longest shiny hunt ever is definitely the starter in Pokemon Legends. Not Legends, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Like, that one has taken me some time, but it's also like, it's only once every 1 minute the encounter happens. And it's like 1 in 4,000. So, yeah. I'm not even close to odds, which is honestly the worst part. Like with Litwick here, I'm probably already getting close. I'm probably already closer to the odds with Litwick than I am with the shiny Turtwig and Brilliant Diamond. Just because the encounters are so much faster and there's 2 every encounter instead of 1. And turn around again. At least my character is getting some damn freaking running in. Like, he's in great shape. Contrary to me. Like, I used to be in really good shape. I used to play football. And to be clear, when I say football, I'm talking about the actual sport where you kick around a ball with your feet. I'm not calling it soccer. It's a stupid name. On Danish, it's football. So I'm calling it football. If you disagree, I don't care. And I used to be decent at it. Like, I wasn't good with like, I wasn't good with moving the ball quickly around with my feet and stop people from taking it. I don't remember what it is on English, but like, I was normally the attacker, like the one who ran up and scored the goals. So, that wasn't really so great that I was not that good at that. But the main thing I had for me was just my freaking speed. I was really good at quickly getting past someone by just quickly running to the side or just like precisely firing the ball to my teammate or precisely firing it in. That's where I shine. I remember we were playing against some people and like I had the ball, I was running up to the goal. I think the people on my team was a little behind me because I'd ran ahead because I was faster than them. And there was 2 people in front of me. The goalkeeper and one of the defense players. So I take my foot under the ball and I fire it up. And here's my thought process at the time of this happening. I'm gonna lob it over the defense player, sprint around him, and grab it on the other side because he was bigger than me. Like I'm a freaking twig. He was physically built bigger than me. So I was like, oh, I'm 90% sure I can do this before that he turns around and gets to the ball. And then I can kick it in again and into goal. But I have overestimated and underestimated two different things. I had overestimated my speed and underestimated how hard I hit the ball. Because instead of lobbing it over the defense player and me running around him and kicking the ball into the goal, I lobbed it up. I lobbed it above the defense player, and I got the goalkeeper, and it fell into the goal. So I didn't expect that to happen. I accidentally scored a goal. I also made a second goal in that game, but that was more like their goalkeeper being a dumbass. I was standing in front of their goalkeeper because I just had tried to make a goal, and I think I just tried to make a goal. I don't remember. I know I was around the goalkeeper and was just like standing close to him, and he had like the ball in the hand. I was not like close, like I was outside of the circle, but like I'm not the defense, I'm the attack player. Obviously, I'm up at their side. Point being, he was about to like play to one of his players, but instead of playing to one of his actual teammates, he shot the ball to me. And I was like, wait, I got the ball, and I was like, sure. I just fired it into the goal. I don't know why he did that. I was very confused. But I'm not complaining. Definitely not complaining. I mean, like, my team got a goal out of it. We won that game like 7-0. We destroyed them. I also remember another time where for some reason my team, they just didn't play to me. They kept playing solo, which was very annoying. Also, one of the reasons I don't go to football anymore, because like the place I started going to, it was like they had gone to football with each other for so many years that by that point it's like I just felt like an outsider. They talked was all their interest was different than mine, so it didn't feel like we were a team, and they didn't play to me that much. They all just played to their friends. So it was less like I was playing football and more like I was running around close to someone else playing football, which was kind of boring and annoying. So yeah. Okay, still no shiny. I need to pee. I have returned. Okay, let's see. Shiny Alpha Litwick! No, okay. I didn't expect it, but it would have been nice. It would have been nice. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. Okay, nope, nope. I'm surprised Patrat hasn't shined yet, but again, I guess I don't technically reset them every time. I only reset like 2 of them, maybe, if I'm lucky. Like, that alpha has been alpha the entire time. I don't think that's a guaranteed alpha. How many shinies do I have? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I can check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I guess I have 17, but if in case you mean like across all Pokemon games, then I don't know. I mean, like, I know I got 2 from shiny hunting in Brilliant, not Brilliant Diamond. I know I got 2 from shiny hunting in not Sword and Shield. I know I got 2 from shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet, so that's 19. And then I have 2 shinies from Legends Arceus, so that's 21. And then I have a shiny Solrock, so that's 22. And then I think I have 3 shinies in Let's Go, so that's like 25, I believe. I might have gotten lost and did a wrong calculation because I'm not concentrating that hard on the math right now, but I think it's like 25, around there. Which is not that many shinies. But I guess I'm gonna change that with the shiny hunt. It was definitely the game I spent the most time No, it's actually not. It's still Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, huh? I'm guessing it won't be for that much longer, though. That Alpha Patrat really wanna murder me. I mean, like, I don't blame it. I'm a pretty annoying dude. Zigzag, zigzag, you can't hit me. It's funny how it only uses, I think it's Bullet Seed. Like, when I'm running past here. Like, it doesn't do it when it's chasing me. Which is weird. Like, I'm not complaining it's not doing it. I feel like it would have a hard time hitting me if it chased me and then fired it. So I'm not complaining that it doesn't do it like that, but it sure would help its case. But what games you guys have been playing recently? Like, because like, I have a tendency to mostly just play the same games over and over again. I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm just stuck playing the same games. I don't know why. It's like, I have a hard time getting, finding new games that I'm getting interested in, because on one side, I'm very easy to please when it comes to stories and movies, but I'm a damn critic when it comes to games. Okay, that's not entirely true. Because I like Pokemon, just because I like the Pokemon mechanics, about like the strategy of it and stuff like that. I like the creatures stuff, or like basically every Pokemon game. So that's not entirely true, but it comes to like, if I don't like a game, I just can't concentrate on playing it. And I haven't found that many games I actually like playing that's like games you can play consistently. Because as fun as Jedi Survivor or like God of War is, it's a story single player game. You finish the game, you complete all the side quests, what more is there to do it at that point? You know? Although recently I started playing a game called Deep Rock Galactic with one of my friends, which is fun, but it's just like I don't know. Usually I play a freak ton of Fortnite, but I don't like The Simpsons, so I haven't really played it that much. I barely played the game. I think I think I played Fortnite less in this month than that I have since the Midas season. Jesus Christ! Like this is the first season since the Midas season, which is like chapter 2, season 2 of Fortnite, that I haven't bought the battle pass, which says a lot. Because usually I buy the battle pass and get to level 200 every single time. By just playing normally, because I played that much. But I'm like, I don't want to play The Simpsons. I don't like The Simpsons. The map looks stupid. And it's like, I don't wanna. You know? Okay, I can feel it. It's gonna be a shiny this time. I'm curious about something. Curious about something. Is there another like spawn with Ludwig down here? Yeah, I don't think so. Never mind. I'm just gonna run back. I don't think there's another spawn with Ludwig. Wait, why is there only one Ludwig? That's the other one. Oh. Ow, it actually hit me this time. I love how that despite having an entire team of megas, I have only one new mega that I introduced in this game, that being Excadrill. The other ones are old megas. I feel like the only reason that happened was because I didn't know what the new megas were and how they looked, and I didn't want to end up having a new mega that looked bad. If I knew I guess, okay, that's not entirely true. This one is technically also a new mega. But that's like the starter. Like, you can't swap out your starter. That's a universal law when you're doing a normal first playthrough. You can't swap out the starter. And like, I don't even know what... I guess I could use... No, you're gonna get access to plans in the store. There's just not many of the new megas I like that much. Yeah. Okay. So that's how Mega Shiny Skarmory looks. Like a normal Shiny Skarmory. Kind of this... Okay, that's actually kind of sad that it doesn't... Like, normal... I feel like I like Mega Skarmory. Normal colors more than Shiny Mega Skarmory. But still. Now I have a Shiny Mega Skarmory, so... Come on, become shiny. Nope, still no shiny. Have you guys ever tried to build like giant structures in Minecraft before? It's a pain. Like, I'm trying to create like a Ba Sing Se style city in one of my creative worlds. No, not creative. One of my survival worlds, and let me tell you, don't try to build that big structures in survival, because it's pain, because you need so many materials. Like, it's not even... Wait, they're both alphas. That's kind of funny. The Ludwig, they're both alphas. I wonder if that's rare than them being like one shiny. I wonder if that's rare. Oh, look at that tiny, tiny Ludwig. It's so small. I wonder what's the, like, game where you can have the smallest possible Pokemon. Like, I know that Joltik is, like, one of the smallest, but I'm talking about because, like, since Legendakia's Pokemon's varies in size, so I wonder what game you can get the physically smallest Pokemon. Probably Legendakia's. or this game, because that's the only ones I think that has the various sizes actually matter in like the size description. Because I know Scarlet and Violet have the actual size, you can see the size differences, but they don't actually matter when you go into check it because the species height is all the same. Okay, nope, nope. Neither of those two are shiny. Very unfortunate. Okay, they're both alphas again. But not shiny. At the very least I've gotten the shiny Spawnmer this stream, so there's at least progress. But still no shiny of Ledwig. Hey, at the very least I don't have to listen to shiny sounds from other mons than Ledwig. So I was debating before I started the series actually to make it so I would get a full shiny team of new alpha megas, but I decided against it because I would just end up searching up guaranteed mega spawns and just using those, and that would make the game less fun. Because it's like I don't know if there is guaranteed alpha of like some of the mons or whatever I actually want. So I just decided to just make it shiny instead. I just thought that was a better idea. You know? And shiny Litwick. Shiny Litwick. God damn it. Why will they never shine? Okay. I can feel it. I can feel they will shine this time. I'll get a 2 shiny alpha Litwick. Okay, no. If they actually were 2 alpha shiny Litwicks, I don't even know what I would say at that point. I think honestly I would be too stunned to speak. Because it would be awesome, to be clear. Nope. Just an alpha. Just an alpha. I'm still kind of salty that Mega Pyro doesn't have 2 different styles to the Mega. One where it's a female and one where it's a male. I know they're taking longer to decide on female variant as well, but it's just kind of lazy that they didn't do that. I don't know. Oh, well that certainly was useful. One press and it turned around instantly. Ah, that's what that button does. It spins around to the section that your character looks at. The direction your character runs in. Ah. See, now that's gonna take spinning around, take even shorter time and make the encounters. I don't think it makes it take shorter time, unfortunately. I don't know why my brain popped into this, but I have ADHD, so not surprised that it popped into something random. Have any of you ever watched the Marvel series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Because I have watched a lot of the Marvel TV shows, and in my personal opinion, a lot of them are better than the movies. I don't know why, I just prefer TV shows to movies, because I feel like a lot of the time, let's take Thanos for example. He appeared, he beat some people up, and he seemed pretty damn strong. But then it's like, okay, yeah, he had the entirety of Infinity War where he seemed unbeatable. And then he got beaten in Endgame. It was like, he seemed strong, really, really strong. But you didn't really get to see the impact of Thanos. Then you have a series like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. where you have villains like Great Ward that just straight up kills a major-ish side character. You have Coulson just casually losing a hand. You have freaking Hive just brainwashing one of the best agents and beating everyone up and basically being immune to everything. Like the entire series, there's just consequence after consequence. And then you have another Marvel series like Jessica Jones, where you just have Kilgrave murdering people left and right. The fun fact about it, technically speaking, he never murdered anyone. He just told people to do it. Now the fact that they actually were the ones doing it, that's beside the point. Like, I feel like Kilgrave's powers are impossible to use and be fully good with, just by the nature of being freaking mind controlled. Because you can't like grow up with mind control and not be a fuck up in the head. And I'm saying that like Kilgrave's mind control powers. Because Professor X is different, because he can say to his parents in a spur of anger when he was smaller to do something, or he wants his freaking I don't know, he could get mad about small stuff and his parents doesn't necessarily do what he says. Kilgrave, if he tells you to do something, you do it. He can't control it. Like, he once told a man to go screw himself. Could you even imagine? And yes, I just copied a basic copy and pasted joke from the show. I don't care. And like the fact that when he finally dies, he dies like in the most anticlimactic way. And I love that. Because the entire show, he has been so dramatic. Every single time you saw on screen, he just steals the show. His entire point of using his powers is that he feels important. He wants to control people. He uses them as pawns. He doesn't see them as actual fate. He doesn't see them as people. He sees them as damn things. There's even a scene where he talks to Jessica, and like he wants Jessica as like his girlfriend because he thinks that she's in love with him, and he thinks that he's in love with her. In reality, he's just obsessed. He says that she's the first person. And it's like, you didn't speak wrong. You think of her like a possession, dude. And it's like, it's so well made. And the first few episodes where it just builds him up like this psychopathic dude who just only wants what he wants and has no empathy. And then when he actually first gets shown on screen, he straight up tells a cop to jump off a building. Just casually. The first time he gets shown full face on screen, he just casually tells a cop to go jump off a building. Like it's no big deal. Like it's not like he's gonna die or anything. He casually told someone to freaking stab themselves. There was an episode where he needed money, right? So he went into like a casino and played fucking poker. He just told them to all go all in and then fold, and he got all the money. And it's like, okay, so now you're rich. Great. You're definitely not gonna tell one of the dudes who play poker casually to smack his head through a brick, through a fucking wooden pillar, are you? Oh, you are? Alright, so you just told him to go basically kill himself. Like it's no big deal. Yeah, got it. And it's like, what the fuck? I just feel like the shows are so much better than the movies. And it's not, apart from the Disney Plus shows, I don't really like. Loki was alright. I just prefer the darker tones, whether you actually have characters who matter freaking die. And you see blood and stuff. Because in movies, often when main characters die, they die in the end of a movie. And like, so you never really see the big impact. Like, for example, let's take Endgame, right? Tony dies, Okay, also, by the way, why did Natasha not get her own funeral? Like, come on. But like, Tony dies, and you see one funeral and a few talks about him. And then the next time you see the characters, they're completely forgotten about Tony, and they don't talk about Tony. I mean, like, I guess most of the characters you at a funeral have forgotten. But like, you see what I mean, right? But in the show, if a main character dies, a lot of the times they remember it because it's still the same show. Even though it's a different season, you know? Sometimes, I will say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has the tendency to forget characters that died. Like, I believe there's someone named Triple A or something like that. Or Trip or something like that dies at the middle point of season, like, 2, I believe. And that character just, like, they barely bring him up again. But most of the time, I feel like shows are better at showing the emotional. I guess they have more runtime, so it makes sense that they can. But still, I just feel like shows are better than movies. Like, for example, a lot of people think that Secret Invasion should have been a movie instead of a series, and I heavily disagree. Did I like Secret Invasion? No, I didn't like Secret Invasion that much. But I think it works better as a show. Because as a movie, it's like, oh, shit, the Skrulls, they're invading, that's not good, they're everywhere. Oh, we solved it after like after an hour. You know? Having a series about Secret Invasion could be awesome. Because you could slowly, like, oh, shit, the main character finds out Skrulls are invaded the Earth. He collects a team of people to try to find them. Oh shit, one of them turned out to be a Skrull. Oh shit, 2 of them are Skrulls. So it's like, it really could be a great series. They just fumbled the bag. Like that's it though. They just kind of fumbled. But I do think they would work better as a series than a movie. Like, I think Earth's Mightiest Heroes did the Skrull arc as well. And I think they did it in a kind of interesting way. Because normally when Skrulls, people do stories with creatures like Skrulls, there's always a main character that turns out to be a Skrull. And you then, oh, it's a big plot twist. But the thing is, they didn't do that. They actually, in the end, when they showed you Captain America getting, like, swapped out with a Skrull at the start of the season. So the entire season, you knew, that ain't Captain America. That's a bloody Skrull. And it's kind of funny, because it leads to so many scenes where Captain America is out of character. Like, he feels like it's out of character for do decisions where it's out of character. And it's like, oh yeah, it's out of character because it's not Cap. You know? They could definitely have done it where it wasn't a Skrull and they just like... But then it would just be... all the decisions would just be... It would just be... oh, it's obviously Captain's Skrull. I mean, like, he literally wanted to kill... wanted someone to die because instead of saving. That's not something he would do. But I think it's more interesting when they decided to do that. Do I think it's the right choice? I think it would have been cool if they tried to hide it better that he was a Skrull while still giving hints. I think that would have been better, but I do think it's an interesting choice. One thing I think is funny is that they did a whole Skrull arc without the Fantastic Four, which I don't think was the right choice. Because the entire, Skrulls are normally heavily, like, the Fantastic Four is normally heavily involved in the Skrull arcs, because Skrulls has a different thing called Super Skrulls, which is like Skrulls with superpowers. And one of the main one that you think of when you say Super Skrull is the dude who has all of the Fantastic Four's abilities. Every single one. He can fly and shoot fire like Human Torch. He's strong like the Thing. and can make himself make a rock like the Thing. He can go invisible. He's elastic. So that's kind of interesting. That he has all the powers in the Fantastic Four. But at the same time, it's also like the Fantastic. I don't think they had. Did they have to write Fantastic Four back by then? I don't remember when that happened. I just know they obviously got them back, considering Fantastic Four First Steps. Again, great movie. I highly recommend it. You really don't want to turn shiny, do you, Litwick? Who would have thought that my fastest shiny hunt would not be who I thought my second fastest shiny hunt so far would be bloody Froakie of all mons. I really thought the fastest shiny hunt, the second fastest would be the Litwick because there's two of them. But nope. So far it hasn't been. I haven't even seen a shiny of them yet. I wonder if one of them I'm ever gonna get like a first encounter shiny. I haven't so far. It'd be really cool if it happened though. Oh, it's an alpha of I was like, well, why are you getting pissed? You're a friendly one, aren't you? And then it's like an alpha. Ow! Screw you, Klefki. That was rude. Isn't the next movie Marvel comes out with Spider-Man Brand New Day? We haven't even gotten the trailer for it yet. I had the trailers for Doomsday start soon. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with Doomsday though. I just hope they don't butcher Doctor Doom because he's one of my favorite villains. I wonder if that reminds me of something. I wonder if Insomniac is planning on like a team up game at one point because so far they seem to be starting their own like gaming Marvel gaming universe with because so far we have had the Spider-Man game and apparently the Wolverine game is set in the same universe. So they started like their gaming universe because if they actually made like a Avengers type team up game against like Galactus or something, that would be freaking awesome. I definitely wouldn't be opposed to that. I love how that I've gotten attacked by so many damn Patrats. Like I think the Patrat is the Pokemon that has attacked me the most. Okay, actually no, probably the Lions. Maybe actually it is the Patrats. Most of the time I was outside the line enclosure. So. Could you turn shiny already, you dumb Cantle? I've been shiny hunting for like 2 hours, but to be fair, by the 1 hour mark, I think I was still shiny hunting freaking Skarmory, so I've only been shiny hunting this thing for like an hour. But still, turn shiny already. Okay, that was another alpha, but not a shiny, unfortunately. I love how my character is running continuously back and forth in the sewer to get a different colored candle. It sounds so dumb when you dumb it down. And shiny. No. Shiny. No. I was about to say, couldn't I theoretically knock out both of the Litwicks and then like wait to the respawn timer, and then I can like save the. How long would that even take? Let me just try to save the game, and then I can just like go out and go back in. Wait, what do you mean updating? What? Update complete system. No, no, don't restart. No, don't restart. Oops. That is not. That was not intentional. I accidentally. Okay. Oops. Oops. Okay, I will admit that was not intentional. Okay, so if I had to reset the game every time, would that be faster? I don't think it would be. But that was not intentional, like what the hell? That was so stupid. No, I don't think it would be faster. It takes a decent amount of time to go back and forth. No, I don't think it would be fast at all. But my controller reset because I accidentally restart my damn. That was not intentional, I want to admit. That was very embarrassing. That was extremely embarrassing. Okay. Shiny. Nope, nope. Okay. Shiny Litwick. No, that's normal Litwick. I have half my team. Theoretically, I could just say this is over because I have a Greninja. Failings. I can use these two. And then these two. And then the last one can just be a king. I can grab like... The last one can just be like... I don't know. Oh wait, that is actually already 6. I could do that. I could. I'm not gonna, but I could. Okay. It's kind of interesting that they took the time to make it so it's a different sound for me stepping on the concrete and stepping in the water puddle. Water places. I don't know what to call them. English is not my first language, alright? It's my second language. My first language is Danish. Danish. That is my first language. So sometimes I forget specific words. I speak more English at this point though than Danish, which is kind of weird. But it's like I record videos and streams in English, obviously. And when I talk with my friends, it's mostly English. I only really speak Danish at my work and my with my family. And then like when I'm just out and about in the city. And I'm not out that much, like I prefer to stay home and play video games. That reminds me, for some reason a lot of the people I went to school with thought that I was like person who went late to bed and woke up extremely late and just because I was a gamer. And it's like, is that really the stereotype? Because I'm quite literally the exact opposite. I go early to bed and wake up extremely early. I don't know, I just don't like going to bed late. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. I'm a gamer, but I go to bed early. I just don't like staying up late. I don't know why. Update download complete. Okay. I did not think I would accidentally do an update while I was streaming. That was not intentional whatsoever. Still no shiny Litwick. God damn it, you stupid candle. I've only gotten one shiny this entire stream. That's the lowest amount of shinies I've gotten in the shiny hunting stream this game so far. Because the first stream I got 2 shiny grenade, well, Froakie technically, and shiny failings. And the second one, well, I got 8 different shiny lions. And this one I only got a Skarmory so far. I'm wondering if I open up the map, I'm wondering if there's shinies that like spawn through the wall over here just by me being here. Or like shinies up on this ledge here that's just chilling. I just walk over here and let like 6 shiny sounds pop up. No. It would be funny though. It would be extremely funny though. One thing I feel like one thing I really want is to make a Haxorus. Because I feel like Haxorus deserves something. It's so cool. Especially shiny. I don't think we're gonna get Mega Haxorus, but I really want it. Although, truth be told, I don't know how you can make Haxorus look cooler without making it look dumb. Because I feel like they'll just end up making its blades at the mouth way too big and just making it look stupid like they did with Excadrill. So maybe I don't want Mega Haxorus after all. Maybe a regional form could be cool. Okay. Come on, shiny Litwick. No and no. Could you imagine if shinies didn't like save? That would be quite literally 10 times worse shiny hunt then. And AFK shiny hunts wouldn't work anymore. Nope. Still nothing. This takes forever. And now to different alphas, but they have been alpha both of them like 3 times. But they haven't been shiny even once. Damn it. Come on, you stupid candles. Have a normal fire. Also, Litwick might generally be one of the most creepy Pokemon ever made. Because if you don't know, its flame on its top is not a normal flame. No. It's life energy. And I'm not talking about Litwicks. I'm talking about everyone around it. It steals the life energy of people around it. That is so creepy. And it prefers children because they have more life energy. What? Like that's so creepy. Yeah, you can get worked up all you want, Pat. You ain't gonna hit me. And if you do, you're not gonna hit me enough to kill me. And even if you did, I will just come back. So you can just waste your attacks, Pat. Waste your energy, buddy. And to normal Litwicks. You really like getting worked up, don't you, Pat? You spam work out all you want, but nasty blood. Jesus, you really like getting powered up, huh? You're not even trying to attack me anymore. You just keep spamming setup moves. Nasty. What is it with you and stat moves? What is it with this Patron and stat moves? It just keeps spamming like work up or like fucking nasty blood. Exactly. Case in point. Do you literally not know any other move than nasty blood and work up? Is that all the moves you know, buddy? Okay, no, you have Super Fang. Isn't Super Fang the one that sets it down to half HP, which means you can't even use the moves you boost? You can't even use the boosts because you don't have a move that uses them. You dumb king Goggle Rat. If you understood that reference to with Goggle Rat comment, hail yeah! I don't think anyone understood that, but it's funny. For me. Normal Litwick, normal Litwick. They really don't want to shine for me, do they? They really do not want to shine. For some reason, this is like less boring than like doing it in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. But I feel like that's because Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I'm basically just pressing one button constantly. At least I'm running back and forth. So that's at least something, I suppose. Come on. Don't you wanna shine? Shine bright like a gemstone? Don't you wanna do that? No, yeah, you don't. What about shining bright like a diamond? Do you wanna do that? I know you wanna do that. I can feel it. Come on. No. No. God damn it. Okay. Simsalabim. Now the next Litwick will be shiny. That is guaranteed. I use magic to ensure. They're just both shiny. That would be hilarious. Yeah, no, I didn't think it would work. That sucks. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, nope. Still no shiny. Again, a little annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, come on, Litwick. Come on, Litwick. Ah, damn it. Stupid candles. Shine already. Okay. Again, it's kind of funny my character's essentially running back and forth in a sewer to get different colored candles. If you said that to someone that I once spent 2 hours running back and forth in a sewer to get different colored candles, I think they would think you're insane. Now I am insane, but that's besides the point. Yep, you're both normal. The reason I looked at the roof was because I thought there might be like a Noibat hiding in the roof that could potentially have been shining. I guess if that was the case, I probably would have heard a shiny sound by now, so probably should have realized that wouldn't be the case, unfortunately. God damn it. Come on. Nope, still normal. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more encounters and I think I'm gonna end the stream for the day. And I'm talking like 2 like back and forth, I'm not just counting the 2 Litwicks, 2 different Litwicks, and then saying technically that's 2 encounters. Okay, final try of the day. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, one last try. Damn it, you stupid pandas. Okay, if I get the time, I might stream a little more. I might plan a stream that on a day I don't usually stream, just so I catch up. But I got the shiny Skarmory today. That's always something. Let's see how the Mega looks in game before I end the stream. Satchel. Mega Stone. I need a Mega Skarmoryite. Where is it? Where is it? I know I have one. I know I bought every single Mega soon, so. I know I have it. I know I have it! There it is. Mega. Shiny. Oh, I don't have. Okay. Apparently, I need to quickly get up the Mega thingy by killing Patrax. I need to get up the Mega thingy, McJiggy. You, Steel Wing that. Might as well do an excellent encounter while I'm waiting on the Mega Gauge. Okay, the Mega Gauge up, but now I want to see. Okay, now. Come on, let's see you, Mega Skarmory. It's just a normal. It just kind of looks like a normal bigger Skarmory. Like the normal being gold. I feel like this should just be normal Skarmory. Like I feel like the changes should just be normal, and then the shiny should be the gold one. I feel like that would be better. But I guess that's not how they wanted to make it, so I'm just gonna do a few encounters while I'm waiting on the Mega Energy to run low, because I don't want to have to do that when I start up the stream next time. So I'm just gonna run back and forth when its Mega Energy runs out. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. Okay, that's gonna be the last one. Anyway. I will end the stream for the day. If you like the stream, I'll appreciate if you like and subscribe. And I hope everyone watching has a wonderful day. And see you next time.